It was early morning when they entered the Aqsa mosque compound, more than 100 Jewish settlers escorted by Israeli forces. It was the first time they were allowed in since May 4th. Palestinians under the age of 45 were barred from entering the complex well before their arrival, and those who were already inside were cleared out. Israeli police denied that there was any age restriction. Those who opposed the orders were detained, including 4 from the Islamic Waqf that oversees the site. They were later released with conditions. Tensions in occupied East Jerusalem have been running high since the beginning of the month of Ramadan in mid-April. It led to the 11 days war with Gaza. Ahmed was filming a young man being beaten up by police on April 28th, so bad that he had to be taken to hospital with broken ribs. In the mayhem, she didn't realize it was her son Ahmed.
I only found out it was him after the ambulance took him away. Imagine, I was filming and didn't realize it was my own son. He's not a troublemaker. When he sees a soldier, he walks off. He was sitting here on the steps. He didn't do anything.
Border guards are stationed in 3 locations overlooking Damascus Gate, the main entrance to the old city. Here, tempers flare up at a short notice. 2 teenagers were held as we were standing by. There was no apparent reason. We saw them as they were milling around. The guards refused to give us an explanation, but Mohammed Faraha said they were accused of throwing stones.
Everything is filmed here. They didn't throw anything. The soldier told me they didn't have an ID. They will take them to the police station and the parents can pick them up from there.
Incidents like this happen several times a day on a daily basis, and sometimes it's difficult to know why. For Palestinians, this is part of a concerted effort to slowly push them out of their part of the city. Palestinians consider occupied East Jerusalem as the capital of their future state, despite President Trump declaring it the capital of Israel in 2017. Since then, illegal settlements have expanded, and here in occupied East Jerusalem, the settlers are more and more visible. In nearby Sheikh Jarrah, several Palestinian families continue to be threatened with forced expulsion. Israeli police have blocked access to the area to all non-residents, which means that Mahal Kurdi could only see her friends briefly under the watchful eye of the police.
My friends came to visit, but they're not allowed past this checkpoint. But Jews are allowed to move freely. If we go out, we risk not being allowed to come back home. So I speak to my friends from behind the checkpoint.
The ceasefire with Gaza is holding, but it will remain a fragile one as long as tensions continue to run high in East Jerusalem. Huda Abdelhamid, Al Jazeera in occupied East Jerusalem.